Hey guys. Okay, social distancing day 4. Um, oh, you guys, I was so excited to go to work today. I was really blessed I was able to go. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be getting to go because the elective most of the anesthesia I do is for elective procedures, and so that there's a chance. Hopefully not, but there's a chance that they're about to basically shut down all elective, non-emergent surgeries and things like that. So I was trying to find a bright side on the way home. I'm like, well, I've so many things I want to learn to do. I've got a stack of books I've been wanting to read. I want to take a hot bath. I never have time. Please, Jesus, let me take it alone. So that, those kind of things. I'm like, silver linings, silver linings. And then I was like, what a gift. I'll get to be home with my kids. Yes, no income. It's going to really be hard. I'm not lying to you there. I'm not sure how we're going to pull that off. But the silver lining is I'll be home with my kids. And that's all. I love being home with my kids. And then, sorry, y'all. And then I got home to my kids. And as great as they are, my husband was not doing well. He works from home full time in his office, and the kids were doing school in the kitchen right off the office because they need access to him because, yes, they have their assignments, but those are assignments, not teaching. There's a reason teachers have a job and they're so great at it because they teach. And we're in this weird, dilemma right now where, they can't be there to teach the kids. Oh, Brad was like, and here. So he's done. So I'm about to go downstairs. I'm about to go downstairs and do a science project and then finish helping out with Spanish. And I think that's all. I think the rest they've got a good handle on. But anyway, yay. God bless our teachers. You are underpaid and we appreciate you so much. And I cannot wait until you're with my kids again. And I will tell you that my son's teacher, he's in 4th grade, so he still has one, main teacher he has 4, but actually has like 7. But he has one main homeroom teacher. And God bless her. Shout out to Miss April. I don't know if I use your last name on here if you're comfortable with that. But Miss April, she goes by her last name actually, is FaceTiming the kids every day, each one of them for a few minutes. And he loved that. And she gave him a riddle, which he's still trying to figure out. I'm going to let him work on that. I'm hoping that'll help him fall asleep tonight, working on the riddle. I'm not giving him the answer. But I thought that was great that she FaceTimed with the kids today. And, depending on how long this goes, we may end up going to video teaching for the rest of the year. I know that's what they're doing at the colleges, and that's what I did in graduate school. I don't know. I don't know where it's going, guys. Find the silver lining. So I'm like, silver lining. Where's the silver lining in all this goddamn homework? Silver lining. We're blessed enough that my husband is home with our kids and that I can be home with them part of the time. My heart goes out to those who still have 2 parents that actually have to work outside the home and what in the world they are doing. My heart goes out to, we have silver lining. My kids have laptops and tablets. I don't worry about the kids at our school. It's a very small school. And it's a private school, so I'm pretty sure all those people have access to computers at home. It's a lot of the kids in the public schools who may or may not have access to, A, having a parent at home at all, and B, having any technology at home that they can use to access their classes. You guys, that's a huge divide, and it's concerning on so many levels that so many kids don't have a level playing field. And it breaks my heart. So, silver linings. My kids have parents at home. My kids have tech. Not going to complain. And yes, we're in close quarters together for a long time. And you guys, that's hard. That's hard for everybody. I don't care how many rooms you got in your house. it's still hard. Be kind to one another. It's, again, I know it's difficult. Walk in another room, go outside for a walk. You can still go outside for a walk depending on your curfew in your town. Just don't go near people. Go breathe fresh air. Go take that hot bath and lock the door. But be kind to one another. Silver lining on that, I have people in my home that I love. There are a lot of people, and I used to be one of them, who live alone. I lived alone for, God, I don't know, 15, 20 years. I lived alone for a long, long time. And I know there's a reason the word lonely and alone does sound exactly the same, because being alone can be very lonely. Because lone means, meaning single. If you are someone who is home alone, don't sit and wait for someone to call you. Reach out and talk to your friends and family. I know it's hard. I used to get really lonely, and I used to just sit and pray someone would call me and when I was lonely, and they didn't, because you know why? It's like trying to win the lottery and not buying a ticket. I mean, they didn't know I needed them to call me. They didn't know I wanted them to call me. And the phone works both ways. Texting and Zoom and FaceTime and all this works two ways. A lot of times people are dealing with their own crap, and they forget that there are people out there living alone. Check on your friends and family that live alone. And if you are someone that lives alone, reach out. Reach out to me. I'll talk to you. Give me a break from homework. So, silver lining, I'm not home by myself for all these weeks. What was I going to say? Oh, and another last silver lining here for the night. I always complain I don't have time to do things. Yeah, I'm about to have some time to do things. So, enjoy this time. Try to find a way. I know we're stressed as far as income and those kind of things as well, and stressed with schoolwork that we don't normally have to do instruction with. But we're all having to make do. We're all having to make sacrifices. We're all in this together. So we might as well find the silver linings and make the best of a bad situation. So please stay safe, stay healthy, reach out to one another. You can socially distance, but don't socially isolate yourself. Keep in touch with each other. Phone, Zoom messaging, teleconferencing, FaceTime. I don't care what you're texting, whatever you're doing, but keep in touch with one another. It doesn't have to be antisocial. It just has to be socially distant. All right, y'all, have a good night.